And this is a week the Vodacom Premier League. We are here at Bambata Tsita Sports Arena, where we'll be giving you a double header. A double header, but the main focus for today, the match that we're looking at now, it is the match between Lioli and Lijabatho. And if we look at the lock standings now, Matlama Football Club topping the charts, 27 points after 11 games right there, followed closely by Lioli Football Club, Bantu Football Club, as well as LMPS, making the top four of the Vodacom Premier League right here. Lesotho and the bottom teams, Ace Maseru, Mzamane, a little bit of a shake-up there going into week 12, as we have seen Ace Maseru winning, Mzamane rather winning the first 3 points of the season right there. And the full roster for the weekend, Sunday, the 15th of December 2024, we have Manonyane up against LMPS, Limkom King up against the Fufani, Dinari LDF, Majanja, Ace Maseru, and we are seeing a game now here at Bambata Tsita against GOD and the Lijabatho. A whole 8 matches are going on between the 16 Premier League teams today here in the Vodacom Premier League. And sitting on the bench today for Lijabatho FC, Coach Mukwena Mohale, to have pre-match thoughts with us here on Vision View. Coach, another day, another game. What has been your preparations going into this one?
We've been preparing well. We've been trying by all means to make sure that we psych the boys to be ready for this one. It's a big game, and I mean everyone has to be available for selection. Everyone needs to arrive and make sure that he competes well for us to get the maximum results.
This is the team that you collected 4 points from last season. Is that victory playing in mind as you get into this one?
Not at all. Not at all. Those are the games gone by. This is a new chapter. And what is important is that we need to understand it. This one comes with its new dynamics, and therefore we need to prepare well and come for it prepared in a fresh way with new ideas. I strongly believe it's going to be very, very, very tough because again we're playing a good coach. These are defending champions. We need to appreciate and respect that. And therefore, it means we need to prepare properly for this one.
Thank you very much, Coach. All the best for today.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. And for the Wodi Football Club, standing by is Coach Matawa. Happy to have a pre-match thoughts with us here on Vision View TV. Coach, another day, another game today. How has been your preparations? And please take us through some of the changes you made in the lineup.
Ka maikutlo a le mang a go fela re batla winner, re batla 3 points. So team e tlhophile hantle, ho na le diphetho tse teng, re na le Tejane ka lefting ke yena motho e re tshintshileng ka yena. From there in the lineup ya Thursday ha re bapala le LCS morao mane re ntse re bapala ka re tshepile Khubetswana, but aba injured, so la bone ga be re change re kenya Mafa Moremoholo. So Khubetswana now is back, but he's not going to play. Mafa ntse le ena motho a lo tswela pele ho bapala because he played well on Thursday, so there is no way we can just put him aside for the sake of giving Khubetswana a chance. So that's it.
And each and every game brings its new challenges. And what will be your approach going into this one?
No, ha re tlo change. Re tlo tswela pele ho sebetsa ka tsela ntse re sebetsa ka yona. Then we will take it from there. Hore na re tlameha hore re change haeba mathata a le teng hona re change-ele ho kae. But as of now re ntse re tlo sebetsa ka tsela ntse re tlwaetse ho sebetsa ka yona because re tena re ba mona mo re teng ka lebaka la tsela e re ntseng re sebetsa ka yona all along.
Thank you very much, Coach. All the best for today.
No, ke a leboha ntate.
Thank you. The two teams are walking in.
I think just commented from what you see on the lineup.
But I'm sure he's putting the lineups and then the two captains up for a coin toss as Mr. Samson Molelekwa is leading the matching officials entourage, assisted by Letaka Makalo, and the second assistant, Mr. Saiso Malabanye. We're looking at the two teams as they are gearing up for an exciting encounter. The two teams have met a number of times with the Odi Football Club. Willem Huni on goal, making two changes to the lineup that they had in the two previous games. Mafa Mremoholo, the captain, coming in today, second start of the season, with Sechaba dropping to the bench, and Jerry Kamele will be the player entrusted with the duties at the middle of the park for the Odi Football Club. Looking at the Lijabatho side, two changes in the previous game against the Fufane, the former Manonyane goalkeeper Leoma Utlanang. Still in goals, Patrick Nyako coming in this one with the experience of Basia Lituka at the back for the Morija Bay side. And now Bilad and Tumelo Hutlang will be some of the players expected to ring in goals, while players like Pushudi Teto, Sonopo Muntwedi are on the bench and will be coming in as the game progresses here at Bambata Tsita Sports Arena. You know, the teams will be making some fun slogans now, and a moment of prayer as the two sets of teams are ready to line up for the encounter here at Bambata Tsita on Sunday. This Sunday today, we're expecting very hot temperatures, but tell you what, with the cloud cover and well, a little bit of wind which runs very strong sometimes, it is promising to be an encounter to actually salivate in. As you can see, sitting on the bench now, Coach Mohale, assistant coach alongside Debushi Mulatani, as they are standing in for the newly roped in coach James Madidilane, who is not on the bench today, as he is yet to get a full transfer of paperwork from the FIFA Connect system. On the other hand, we'll be seeing DOD's coach Moteo Mahapi, ready for a kickoff now here at Bambata Tsita Sports Arena. We are underway here at Bambata Tsita Sports Arena today, as the OD are kicking us into the game, attacking the goal to the right of your screen, while Lijabatho on the other hand attacking the goal to the left of your screen. First foul of the game is going the way of Lijabatho rather. Sharp. Captained by Asia Letuka. Sending the ball forward, but the ball goes out. Will be the first goal kick of the game to the Zimbabwean. See what he can do with this one. Masiu trying to look for space, and the ball cleared away. Lijabatho cementing his place at the back there. Mpalaule. Patrick Nyako. He's well travelled, the Ghanaian, since he came in the Vodacom Premier League. Basia has had troubles with injury in recent seasons, but is here now at Lijabatho. Send the ball to the far side, looking for Hadifile Mukokola. Trying to find space, but Basia Letuka equal to the task at that point in time. Sending the ball forward. But goalkeeper comes out. Jiri Kamele. Pale. Giving a chase there, Tejani. Well gathered by Atsia. Ball scooped over in the 18-yard box, but it's too much pace into the ball, and that will definitely go out for a throw-in. Expected to go a few yards back there. Utabile. Hotalo Morane rather. And a foul goes this way. What they can do with this one, going to entrust sending the ball in there, but Lijabatho managed to clear the lines with Michael Kangwit trying to Lijabatho with Tumelo Khutlang trying to get inside the 18-yard box. Going on to the far side. See what they can do. Khutlang gives the ball to Mukwaledi. A quick 1-2. Sends the ball in! And goalkeeper had to jump and fist that one out. A beautiful. Was a beautiful build-up there by Lijabatho Football Club as they see the first corner of the game with Tshwarelo Mukwaledi trying to scoop the ball over the goalkeeper there, Willem Huni, but he managed to scoop that one out for the first corner of the game. First corner goes to Lijabatho. have very tall players, the Lijabatho in the 18-yard box. Let's look at Basia there, but the corner was way what? And eventually the ball goes out for a goal kick for Diodi. So the first chance of the game in the 5th minute of the first half. The first real chance of the game going to Lijabatho's way. None of the two teams will be happy to drop points here. And you already know exactly what they are facing today, as they lost points against Lijabatho in the last season. Sending the ball. It's looking for Hotalo Morane, but there's just too much pace to that ball. Won't be able to reach the ball, Morane. Sepule sends the ball forward. Looking for Mokotiri Mhapi, the method of the park there. And it's going to be a very interesting battle between Patrick Nyako as well as Masuane. It will be an interesting tussle between the Ghanaian defender as well as a local player, Morane. Was looking for Pandemoya. Morane brings the ball back, looking for Basia Letuka. Basia Letuka tries to screen to see who is available for the ball, and chooses to play close to Retabile Morane. Tshwarelo Mokwaledi gives the ball to Tumelo Khutlanga on the far side, looking for Pandemoya. Cast out by Mafa, the captain. See what they can do with this one. Hadifele Mokokola gives the ball to Mohapi. The unsuspecting Mokotiri Mohapi there, and ball is poked out. Let's look at Mokotiri. Switches the ball to the far side. He's looking for Tejane. A little bit of struggle there, but manages to push it through and finds Jerry eventually. Jeremiah sending the ball in. The battle of number 24s, Hadifele Mokokola as well as Hotalo Mahwane. Looks like Mokotiri Mhapi on the near side is getting medical attention. Sending the ball forward. It's a long ball. Goalkeeper is out of his lines. Goes into, lets it slide into the 18-yard box. Grabs it and plays it short with Mpalaole. Jerry Kamele. Taumasiu. Mpalaole. Sends a low one. He's looking for Mokokola. Manages to get through. Tries to shoot. But a goalkeeper makes a save there. Utwanang Loma. A well calculated move there by Hadifele Mokokola. And does well to get in front of a defender, but his shot failed to connect with the shot. See what I can do with this one. Amerik chasing the ball there. The return ball from Mokwaledi had just too much power in it. Hotalo Mahwane crosses the ball. There's none of his teammates is there to attack the ball. It's an easy catch for the goalkeeper. Tejane on the far side. He's got pace and space. Beats a man. It's going through. Let's look at Ditsila. Still trying to find space. Tejane on the far side. Outside 18 in the box. Scoops the ball in. Patrick Nyako with a clearance. Basia nearly made a mistake there. Basia, goalkeeper, had to come to his rescue. A little bit of miscommunication by the Lijabatho back four. A very experienced back four, if you look at it. The number of years that Basia Lituka has in the Elite League, as well as Patrick Nyako, the Ghanaian, who has been in the country for years now, having played for a number of teams, including Bantu, including Dipakwe, was previously in the books of the Kutim-based outfit alongside Basia. Right now, they're here playing for Lijabatho, former teammates. This is the man who is still in charge, maybe for a few games before James Madidilane sits on the bench for the Murija-based outfit. Tries to find the shot there. Pushudi is the player capable of pulling those shots from anywhere in the ground. As one of the few sure-footed players. Not sitting very far from our commentary box, the new Lijabatho coach. I'm sure the cameras will do what they do best to make sure that he appears on screen at some point as the game progresses. Basia finds a long one. Lijabatho, see what they can do with this one. Tries to find someone in the side of the 18 box. And offside is the call by the far side assistant, Mr. Saiso Malabanye. Thought they were getting in something, a penalty maybe, but wasn't the case. William Hune. Finds a long one. Mokoteri with a flick. But ball protected there by Khabele Diodi. Mokoteri Mahapi tries to find space, a shoot. And the ball goes all wide. And will be a goal kick for Utlana Loma. Saralo Mukwaledi. He's on loan from Lesotho Mounted Police Service, Mukwaledi. Facing very tough competition in the LMPS side with Kefuya Mahula as well as Klebuile Pizzo at the middle of the park for the LMPS side. Therefore, in a search for a game time, made his way to Murija. And it's proving to be the star player. Pandemoya tries to shoot! Goalkeeper with a save there, William Mooney. And still on the ball, Pandemoya. What a shot there by Kangwit Michael. And the aftermath, so the goalkeeper down on the floor. A spectacle that they are not used to seeing. Duodi Football Club has been one of their loyal soldiers. I'm talking about William Huni. Maybe he hit the frame of goal there, William Huni. A slight shoulder injury. He has to shake it off. Maybe nothing much to worry about. Cause for concern for Duodi Football Club as Tadea Muketo is already warming up on the bench in case. But it looks like he's finding it a light-hearted moment there with the central referee, Mr. Sam Mulelekwa. Duodi's first choice and the second choice goalkeeper, all from Lijabatho Football Club, Tadea Muketo as well as William Huni. So they are facing their former team here today. As is the case with Bushi Mulatana sitting on the bench, played for Duodi Football Club for a number of years. And during the last 2 seasons of his career, went to Lijabatho and now is sitting on the bench as the second assistant coach, Bushi Mulatane. See what he can do with this one, Lijabatho. Neo Billet crosses the ball. Goalkeeper comes out to claim William Huni. Dumelo Khutlang also stayed for Duodi. It was quite a shocking move when he left Duodi, while everything looked well and sundry for Khutlang. But we'll see how he fares against his former team today. He's coming in with a wealth of experience as he has played outside of the country. Teams like Black Leopards, Swallows. But he came back in their country and joined his former home, Duodi Football Club. Went there for a season. He had actually played for Lijabatho in the pre-season. Neo Billet. Tau Masiu Mokoteri Muhapi is looking for Masuane. See what he can do with this one. Masuane on the other side. Tries to find space, drops in. And the long ball there will be, goalkeeper will be happy to watch that one slide out for a goal kick. Utlwana Loma. They are without the services of Ramoneng, who is out with injury, as well as one of their longest saving players, Lefumaine. Mayane rather, who some of the players out injured for this Lijabatho side. See what he can do with this one. Crosses the ball in. There's nowhere to pounce on that one, and Eduma will be happy to clear that one. Patrick Nyako. On the second ball, Duodi there. Ricochets to the hand of Mokoteri Mahapi. So will be a handball. Neo Billet. Mahuane sends the ball. He's looking for Pandemoya, Ulrich. Mokoteri. Ball cut out and goes out. Will be a throw in. Very mobile Pandemoya in front of goal here, as he was in the books of Naughty Boys last season as they faced relegation. Michael Kangwit as well. Recently played against Dikwena Michael Kangwit when they were playing against his national team, Central African Republic. Got some minutes in that game that saw Dikwena winning by a goal 2-0. Spotted a foul there, Mr. Leloko Motase. Letlaka Makalo rather, the first assistant. They're sending in Liduma Pushi. So this man, the goalkeeper, Utlanan Looma, will have to rally his troops and set the wall for the set piece. Liduma steadying over the ball into send it in. Send the ball in close. But very poor clearance there. Tries to fashion something smart there, and a goalkeeper comes out to claim. Utlwana Loma. Sends the ball in. Mkokola with the chest. No, Billet. Pandemoya. Billet tries to go through. But meets a very heavy block there. As Duodi are on the move in attack now with Mposhe Pule. Crosses the ball, Shepula there. Goalkeeper has to lunge down Masiu, straight at the keeper at the second attempt. Masiu was having ample time to shoot the ball there, but very good attempt by Duodi Football Club. As a quick transition for them. Mokotiri Muhapi with an important block. Bit of skill also on the far side. Looking for Luduma Pushudi. Pushing forward, trying to close space. And, finds Tejane. Taumasiu on the far side. Brings the ball to Mokotiri Muhapi. One of the 2-3 anchors is Tejane. Crosses the balls. Looking for Hadifele Mokokola. And has to be strong. Mokokola tries to find space. The first assistant did not spot anything untoward about the ball. Basia is looking for Neo. It was rather a poor one in that instance. Mokokola, battle of number 24s. Crosses the ball. Taumasi! And this is the first goal for the day. A square ball finds Taumasi unmarked at the far corner and knocks it home. Gives Duodi the lead. The most important lead at this moment for Duodi Football Club. Did not gut their lines very well there on their far side. Lijabatho. The 24th minute of the first half, Taumasi with what looked like a simple header. There was still much to do with that ball. The defending champions there are taking the lead, Duodi. Mafa Mremoholo keeping his spot after playing in the midweek fixture. Skipping his spot, Mafa. Retepilo Khubetswana was out injured on Thursday. So the captain is back for the second consecutive start. Mafa Mremoholo. And the two teams now are heading for a water break here at Bambata City on the 25th minute of the first half, with Duodi leading by a goal to nil. A goal that was scored by Taumasi. I was speaking about the three anchors for Duodi. one of them will have to be very mobile and support the attack, as they have Mokoteri Mohapi, Jerry Kamele, as well as Taumasiu. Metal Park players with Mokoteri Mohapi and Taumasiu are entrusted with helping the forwards. So far, Jerry Kamele sitting in front of their back four as their natural number 6. So the coaches will have to recharge the commands for the players, and the water break presents that opportunity here. Well, not very bad temperatures if you ask me, because of the wind we're having. 3 double headers taking place this weekend here. There's a double header at Rachomose, another one in Mahalishoek. So Coach Motao Mahapi as well, speaking to his players, they will need to protect the one in lead and also try to increase the tally. The fans still sitting and watching their team. Throw in there as we come from the water break. The goal scorer Taumasiu send the ball far wide, looking for Tejane on the far side. He's got plenty of space in front, tries to cover that and put him under pressure there, and eventually win the ball. See what they can do here, sending the ball forward. Looking for Pandemoya, the Congolese striker. Ball is out for a corner. They get the second corner, Lijabatho. Second corner of the game coming on the 29th minute of the first half. They are trailing by a goal 2-0 now. They will have to be a little bit more aggressive and precise in the attack, Lijabatho, as they are searching for an equalizing goal in the first half. See what they can do with this one. Sending the ball in. It's a long one there, but a goalkeeper comes out to claim. William Huni tries a quick one. Tejane cuts inside. Gives the ball to Mokokola. At a little bit of unread movements. Mokokola and Mohapi. Referee spots a foul against Diodi. Lijabatho with a quick one. Twarelo Mokwaledi over the ball. Crosses the center half line. Twarelo Mokwaledi. See what we can do with this one. Khutlang bringing the ball to the left side of the pitch. Khotalo Makhwan crosses the ball. There's no one to attack that ball. Will be an easy catch for the goalkeeper William Huni. Sends in a long one. Tejan with a chest trap. See what I can do. I was looking for Tejane Masuane there. Goalkeeper nearly made a mistake there. A little bit under pressure, but the ball looks like he's in a bit of pain there, goalkeeper. But you know, sometimes when a player does a mistake like that, they normally look at their shoes, their boots, and you wonder, what is wrong with your boots, my guy? Absolutely nothing. You nearly blundered. trying to shift the blame to the booth. Mokwaledi. Pandemoya loses the ball. Tejani with space in front of him. See what he can do. I was looking for Mokokula on the far side, but the ball won by Ratabile Murere. Jerry Kamele. Coming in, Jerry Kamele, after some sections of fans though are not happy with how Sechaba has delivered in the previous games. Sechaba Mohapi there, tripping to the bench. Liduma brings the ball back to the captain, Amafa Maremholo. Mokoteri Mohapi. He was one of the most instrumental players, Mokoteri Mohapi, in the Wodi's pursuit of the 2023-2024 season. The season that saw them being crowned as the champions here at home. Jerry Kamela, his exploits in the previous season saw him getting a call back up in the national team. A player that you thought had retired from national team by now, still getting a call-ups for the Chen tournament. Playing alongside his younger brother, Khubetswana Kamela, who is playing for LMPS. As the Kamela brothers onto the pitch in Bloemfontein. Showed too much aggression there, Mokokola. William Huni sending a long one there, tries to flick. Patrick Nyako has got some pain there, a little bit of a nudge on Patrick Nyako, but nothing too serious to worry about. The first game of the two games that we'll be showing here on Vision View app, Vision View TV. You should make it a point that you download the Vision View app. You can visit our website, watch.visionview.tv, for exclusive entertainment and live sporting events, most specifically for the Vodacom Premier League. You can go to your Google Play or your iStore to download the app. See what they can do in this one. Crosses the ball inside 18-yard board. Hadifela Mokokola shoots, goalkeeper, but it is their second goal. Got a goal in the previous game. Mokokola gets a second one here on the 35th minute of the game. It is the world leading by 2-0 now. Won 2-0 against the Fofana in the previous game, but they are made to drink their own medicine against the Diodi. It is 2 Diodi. The second goal for Diodi Football Club. Now, Lijabatho will have to dig a little bit more deeper in order for them to Neo Billet comes back to him. See what he can do. Top shoulder, gets inside. Hutang, Pandemoya tries to shoot, but equal to the task there. Mpalaule. And news coming out of Mohale's is that Majanta are leading by 2-0 against Ace Maseru. On the verge of losing another game. Ace. Savare blow. Fans happy on the far side for Diodi Football Club. Happy with their team's display so far. Mpalaule loses the ball, but the ball had gone out of play. It will be a throw in. Still 0-0 at Drachomose between Limco Queen and Difofani. Looks like Duodi have found their mojo in this game. Taumasiu receives the ball, lays it over on the far side. He's looking for Tejani, crosses the ball. Saretinal attacks this healer and misses a header. There's too much ball watching in the 18-yard box for Lijabatho. You wonder how a man can actually put the ball on the chest, goes on to has it, but there's no one, absolutely no one to put him under pressure there. Just missed the target there. Masuane is yet to score in this goal. Masuane is hungry for that goal, and he's smelling it closer and closer with every minute of the game passing. And need a little bit of organization at the back four there, Lijabatho. He has to command his lines. Masuane, tense, looking for Tejano, switch sides, spreads, inside the box, shoots! The ball is blocked by Refilo Koboshiane. And the ball has gone out for a corner. Liduma Pushudi will be the one entrusted to send the corner in. Diodi are cruising in this one. 2 goals in the first half of the game. Liduma Pushudi sends the ball in close, and goalkeeper had to stretch out to get a catch on this one. Ukranan Loma. The game shifted in the towards the end of the first half. Lijabatho looked like a team that were creating chances and pressing Diodi high in the first few minutes of the game, but Diodi managed to absorb that pressure, and they did that very well. Scored 2 goals while at it. Mafamure Moholo, Jerry Kamele. 3 ball playing players in the Diodi squad, the middle of the park. Mokoteri Mohapi, very great passers of the ball as well. I'm talking about Mokoteri Mohapi, Jerry Kamele as well as Taumasiu. Jerry nearly lost this one. Pandemoya shoots, but goalkeeper goes to the ground and grabs that one. Putupule safe. Nearly made a mistake, Jerry Kamela. The ball is coming to Mpohle Pule. Looking for Mokoteri Mohapi. And Mokoteri Mohapi fouled by Tshwarelo Mokwaledi. He has faded in the previous minutes. Tshwarelo Mokwaledi is not able to impact the game as Diodi are now in possession. Pushudi switches the ball, looking for Mokokola. It is Tejani. Tejani brings the ball to Mokoteri Mohapi. Mokoteri tries to find space, but blocked, and the ball goes out for a throw-in. Neo Billet was not able to reach that ball. Hadifele Mokokola has scored a goal, Hadifele, and a fouled. Signs of frustrations there, Lijabatho. They are in their 4th season in the Elite League, Lijabatho. So they really are settling in nicely. But it looks like they will be forced to make early changes. With only 3 minutes remaining in the first half. See what he can do with this one. Sends the ball in. And the header is really overpowered. Looks like they will be making substitutions, Lijabatho, with only 3 minutes remaining. And in the Mahalesuiko Majanja are cruising nicely. 3 goals in their first half against Ace Maseru. Tumelo Khutlang. Ball cut out. Pushudi brings the ball back to his goalkeeper Huni. Shepole. The veteran Mafa Mremholo sending the ball in. And they're hoping to get a ball advantage, Diodi there, but referee was disinterested and is going to flash a yellow card to Patrick Nyako. Came on as a substitution, Patrick Nyako, in a game against the Fofane, and will now be shown a yellow card. The first booking of the game goes to the Ghanaian defender, Patrick Nyako. With only a minute remaining, we are seeing 2 changes. Pekumara as well as Tapam Mhlomenyane are yet to come on for Diodi, for assistant coach Bushi Moletane. Standing by, not happy with the results so far. Yeah, when you see this early substitutions, when things are not going on to the plan, you should know that James Madidilan is at helm. As one of the coaches who are not afraid to make the changes early on. We'll see who is being substituted. So he has come on Pekumara, jersey number 12, as well as Haketla Matamane rather. Matamane is currently the leading goal scorer for the Lijabatho side with 5 goals. So maybe a bit of a surprise that he started out. Khotalo Mahwane was having a struggle against the speedy Diodi wingers. Therefore, the coaches had to pull him out. Speaking about the early changes, you should know that this James Madidilan at helm, one of the few coaches, is not afraid to make changes early in the game if things are not going according to plan. Liduma Pusudi sends the ball in, but Lijabatho will have a breather. Will be relieved to see that one fly out. As 2 minutes to be added on at the end of the first half, and we have already utilized the first minute of the 2. Getting their third corner, Lijabatho there on the far side. See what they can do with this one. Sending the ball in! And the goalkeeper pulled a save. Basia Letuka. Played for Diodi Basia at some point in his career. So, this is his former side. But he was previously in the books of Dipakwe Football Club. Having the struggles of their own, Dipakwe. Sending this one in. The goalkeeper comes out and claims William Huni. And we have completed the 2 minutes. So any minute now, a whistle could be blown for half-time by the central referee, Adisa Mulelekwa. But it's Duodi with the last attack of the match. Looking for Hadifele Mokokola up against Basia Letuka. See what he can do with this one. Hadifele brings the ball back. Looking for Mpotle Pule. Crosses the ball. But the ball will be cleared by Lijabatho. And that clearance meant we are going for the halftime break. And the halftime break sees the Wadi leading by 2-0. The goals that were scored by Hadifele Mokokola as well as Taumasi in the 23rd and in the 35th and 23rd minute respectively of the game here at Bambata Sita Sports Arena. It is a 3-2 for Diodi, 0 for Lijabatho, having to make a 3-2 early changes there. Lijabatho. So, confirmation of the scoreline at halftime here for the Lijabatho Diodi match, with the Diodi leading by 2-0, and we'll be back for the second half. And we come back for the second half of the match between Duodi Football Club and Lijabatho. As we can see, went to half time with the Duodi leading by 2-0. We leave for another. Lijabatho will have another 45 minutes to fight for the 3 points, or at least a point. Get something out of this match. As the teams have come on now. So it's time for the 2 changes made by the Lijabatho side to have a full impact on the game, starting the second half with the same lineup as Duodi Football Club. Happy with the product of the second half. So far, so good. Lijabatho will need a serious turnaround if they need to win the 3 points in this game. Gets underway for the second half here. Players like Dumelo Khutlang haven't been able to impact the game as you would wish in the second half. Tshwarelo Mokwaledi gives the ball to Makgopo. Khutlang against his former side. And now Billet fails to beat a man. Comes back with the ball now. Duodi chases. Mokokola. Leduma Pushudi, one of the Pushudi brothers on the team sheets today with Tetso Pushudi on the bench for Lijabatho. Sending the ball to Hadifele Mukokola. At he bounce. Apologetic there. Goes back. The captain Basia loses the ball there. Retabile Murere. Jerry Mokokola. Pushudi crosses the ball. Might trouble the keeper there with a bit of wind swaying the ball, but eventually the keeper manages to pounce on that one. Two games we have seen so far in this game. The previous 7 encounters between the two teams. So Duodi winning 3, while Lijabatho won 2. And of course, on the other hand, the two games ended with a draw between the two sides. Jerry Kamela will be the one to send the ball in. See what he can do this one. Tries to shoot from distance, quite ambitious, but if your team is leading by 2-0, maybe you have the allowance to try anything. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. Chooses to play it long, but a very, very poor distribution there by the goalkeeper. Well, a combination of the wind and other things there. Pushudi has seen a red card in the this season. Pushudi Hadifele Jerry. Goalkeeper, see what he can do. Patrick on the right side of the Lijabatho's defense. He's looking for Matamane. Tries to flick it over. Shepule and Nyako. See what they can do with this one. Refile Koboshiane failed to come to the party, Refilo Koboshian, in the first half. And we'll see if this time around the combination at the middle of the park for Lijabatho, whether Tshwarelo Mokwaledi, Koboshiane with the ball. And Tumelo Khutlang, who is playing in the 10 position. Misses the ball there, Mokwaledi. Send the ball in. It's a long one there in the 18 box. Keeper punches it away and will go out for a throw-in. William Huni, the Zimbabwean Huni. He's quite very small in the stature if you look at him between the sticks, but he's proven to be a very, very good goalkeeper, William Huni, former Lijabatho goalkeeper. Diodi Mokokola switches sides, and the ball, Diodi there sending the ball, looking for Mokoteri Mohapi inside the 18 box. Beautiful build up, and the final product was rather disappointing for Mpotlepule. Went to half time in Mhalizuk with Majancha leading by 5-0 against Ismaseru, while the Fofani and Limkomkwing was still 0-0 at halftime. We'll be getting the second half updates as the game trickles down. Michael Kangwit impeded there by Jerry Kamela. Went to this game with Diodi Football Club, second on the log, and if they get the 3 points here, they will still be second on the log with 23 points, and they will be sure of second position going into the Christmas break, regardless of what will be happening with the Bantu Football Club. Sending the ball in, see what they can do with this one. Mokoteri Mohapi with a quick transition here. Mokoteri Mohapi lost his footing and his pass was wayward. Quite disappointing there for Mokoteri Mohapi. Lost his balance, and that shook him. Michael Kangwit fighting for the ball, does that, and referee spots a foul on Kangwit. Lijabatho, if they get the 3 points here, we're going to be second on the log, but they will need to dig a little bit more deeper in their energy tanks. You can't totally rule them out in this game with the quality that they're having. Lijabatho on the bench, Sonapo Muntwedi still one of the players who might come in and may want to try and prove a point against former sides, former employers. Diodi sending the ball in. They look very dangerous with every ball they with every attack. Mokwaledi. A ball won by Diodi. Mokokola, far side official, so offside. Tell you what, it's going to be very difficult for Lijabatho to penetrate from the middle of the park there. With three very good players playing for Diodi. Masuane dropping deep to collect the ball, loses it. See what we can do with this one. And a beautiful one. Tumelo Hutang. He's at 18 in the box. Goalkeeper saves. A header. Another save by the keeper. And the ball eventually goes out. The amount of work shown by the goalkeeper. They don't know how they did not score there, Coach Mokwena. How did he miss that one? Tumelo Hutang sending the ball in. Quite a disappointing header. Headed it down Basia, but did not give it direction. Oh, how did they miss that one? Troubling the Lijabatho there. Michael Kangwit pacing himself against Hadifele, against Shepule, but got overpowered there, Kangwit. A game that we're seeing later on here at Bambata City is a game between Matlama Football Club and Mzamane. Both teams going into this one having won their previous matches. Will that be a factor? You can trust the Vision View to bring it live to you on our website as well as on our website or on our app. It is watch.visionview.tv. You can bookmark the second match for the day. Will be the last one we are showing for the Vodacom Premier League before Christmas. But we are not resting. There's a lot that's still going on the website, on the app. That's why I always encourage you to download it in your phone, download it in your laptop, so that even on Monday, when you get to office, while you are enjoying, you still be at liberty to enjoy the games. A foul was spotted on the far side there. Jerry Kamela will be the one entrusted to send the ball in. Mokoteri Muhapi moves away. Can fashion something out near the corner flag there, Jerry. A skillful Tolam Makuru will be about to come on for Duodi. Jerry crosses the ball, header in. See what they can do with this one, but eventually cleared for a corner. It's cleared for a corner. Looks like Duodi are getting to every ball they are contesting in the 18-yard box since the first half, and it's surprising because Lijabatho are having a very tall players there. And you wonder how Duodi manages to pounce on this balls inside the 18-yard box. Let's see what will happen in this instance. Jerry, send this one in. Close one. But eventually cleared out the ball. Taumasiu. Will he be returning the points at the 18-yard box? See what they can do. Little bit of a mishap there. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. Goal kick, goalkeeper Utlana Loma, who was previously on the books of Manunyane last season. Utlanang. Lijabatho losing two goalkeepers to Duodi there. Willem Huni as well as Tadea Muketo. Masuane, previously in the books of CCX. In his second season with the Duodi Football Club and banging in goals. 4 chances. Taban Class is about to come on. Tolam Makuru as well. Very skillful Tolam Makuru. You can expect some show of skill, spice, if you like. Taban Class, one of the oldest players in the Duodi side. You will be surprised if you look at his body. Mokokola sends the ball in. Tajan inside it in a box. There was a battle of number 12s with Pekumara coming on. Came on as a substitution, Peku. Another substitution, Matamane on the far side. Give the ball to Mukwaledi. Matamane. Mukwaledi does well to win the ball once again. Those quick balls there. Duodi in transition and in attack. Masuane at Basia Letuka rather. Substitution time for the Duodi Football Club. Taban Class will be a player to come on. Remains to be seen who will be pulled out. Tejane will be one player to go out. Tejane. First substitution for Duodi. Taumasiu as well. Has got a goal, Taumasiu. Tejane out. Masiu out. It's got a goal in the 23rd minute, Masiu. And in is Tulang Makuru. As well as see what I can do. Adifele Mukokola has switched side now since the introduction of Tulang, who will be playing on the left side. Jerry scoops the ball to Class outside 18 yards. Shoots! And the ball goes just over the bar. Over the bar there by a Class. Beautiful shot. His first impact of the game, his first contribution into the game is a shot at goal. Basia on the far side, Peko. See what we can do with this one. Tumelo Khutlang dropping deep to come and collect. It's very deep, Khutlang. I'm not sure that's where the coaches want him to impact the games from. Michael Kangwit inside it in a box. At Mafa Moremoholo with a clearance. Peko brings the ball to Basia. See what Dukes can do with this one. Switches sides. Looking for Neo Billet. Pusudi stands tall. Tolang Makuru. A very skillful young player, Tolang. See what he can do with this one. Ball cut out. Hadifele Mokokola. Basia Letuka is having space in front of me. Basia starting to look at a teammate. Finds Tswaralo Mukwaledi on the far side. Mukwaledi. Basia looking for Khutlang. Impeded. Free sees a foul for Tolang with a skill there. Tolang he started to come up, wins the ball back, but eventually goes out, much to the applause of the Duodi's technical bench. Nyako loses the ball. Taban Class, another player to impact the game from the middle of the park, sends the ball in, but headed out the ball there by Retabile Morere. Makuru. Offside is the call there by the far side official. Sends the ball in. Jerry wins. But the second ball goes Lijabatho's way. Tshwarelo Mokwaledi. Taban Class. Unsuspecting there, but Mokwaledi with a sliding tackle there. It's a battle of number 4s now at the middle of the park for both Diodi and so this man, Coach Motao Mahapi, will be the happier of the two coaches over the outcome of the match. With 20 minutes gone in the second half of the game. So that means 25 minutes remaining. We are yet to see a goal in the second half of the game. But both sides have made attempts, serious attempts. Peko Mara. The ball goes out for Diodi throw-in. Mafa sending the ball in. But it's just a long one there to goalkeeper Utlwanan Loma. Hasn't had much trouble to do in the first half, in the second half rather. Sends the ball in. Mokwaledi. Matamane. Billet. Drops his shoulder. Cuts in. Tries to cross the ball. Matamane wins. And Makuru. Taban Class. Looking for Mohapi on the far side. Mokotedi. The ball won by Lijabatho. Tumelo Khutlang. Tumelo Khutlang. Goes in Khutlang. Rather very disappointing final product there. You can see frustrations there on their faces. Two players about to come on, Tebelo Leshwala, as well as Tetso Pushudi. So, Neo Billet is coming out. Neo Billet, who has scored 3 goals, will not have a chance to increase his tally. Mokwaledi also will leave the match. Played a very good football in the first 10 minutes of the game, but from there he faded in the first half of Mokwaledi. It was going to be very difficult with the Odi overloading the midfield with players such as Mokotedi Mohapi, now Taban Class, previously Taumasiu, Tetso Pushudi, a former LCS winger, Tolang Makuru plays the ball to Mokotedi. Mokotedi Makuru. Jeremiah switches sides with a space. Crosses the ball there, but quite ambitious. So, will be a water break. Between the two sides. So the coaches will also have a time. All right. News coming out of LDF of Rachomose. Amponsa has scored for the Fufani. It is the Fufani leading by a 1-0 against Limkonkwi in the second half. Came in as a substitute midweek Amponsa and was very impactful against Bantu. So he's quite a player. They nickname him Mukhotsi. In Majancha still leading by 5-0 against Ace Maseru. But Dimpo Ralesupi has got a red card. So will that give Majancha Ace Maseru a little bit of a lifeline? With Majancha down to 10 men in Mahalisuk. Dimporal Supi getting a red card. But the team leading by 5 goals. But here, still, Diodi leading by 2-0. As we come back from the water break. Remember, we said the water breaks have a way of swinging how things are looking like. Sending the ball in. He's looking for Matamane. Tetso Pushudi. Rather disappointing ball there by Murere. Throw in for Groch rather. Groch. Brings the ball back. Mafa. A little bit under pressure there, Duodi, but they managed to escape. Khepule sends the ball in there. Taban Class with the tackle. Jerry. Mokotedi switches sides, looking for Makuru. With a bit of skill, Makuru tries to get inside in a box. Makuru and square ball there, nearly put the ball in his own net. Nearly put the ball in his own net, but it's very skillful to Makuru. Saw him in the previous matches, so. Mafa Muremuholo sending the ball in and had to fight there. Peko loses his touch, gets inside, and businessman Makuru, and it's another goal for the youngster. And Wadi are cruising in this one. Third goal of the match. Goes the way of a youngster, Tulang Makuru. A bit of skill there on the far side by Mokokula, who has been having a great game, Arifeli. Beats his man, casts the ball back, and finds the young Makuru a little bit under pressure there, but finds space to slot that one in. Much to the appreciation of his coach, Motao Mahapi. He's giving these youngsters a chance and they're proving him right game by game. We saw the Yamurane coming on in the previous games and scored a goal. So his confidence in the young players is paying off. And they are paying him off with the goals. With just over 18 minutes to go, they are increasing the deficit here for Lijabatho. This is how it happened. The young goalkeeper, as you can see the replay on your screen, and you would love the celebration of the youngster. He is cruising nicely. The young Makuru there flicks it forward. Another flick. Another half-hearted clearance there by Mafa Mremuholo. Jerry is looking for Tulang. Patrick Nyako lays the ball back to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Basia nearly made a mistake there, nearly lost the ball, but does well to fight. Mara sends the ball looking for Matamani, the team's leading goal scorer so far. with 5 goals. Will he increase his tally? Maybe in the form of a consolation goal. But in a game of football, anything is possible. Ball has gone out. Will be a throw-in. They had to be a little bit quicker, Lijabatho, if they want to get something out of this game. I'm not sure these delays will do them any good. Nyako brings the ball to Retabile Murere. Murere sending the ball forward. No one there. And Mpalaule, who has played well alongside Retepile Khubetswana. He's also played alongside Batlang Muyepi. So he is now a regular feature with Mafamare Moholo now back in the fold, taking the armband. 15 minutes to go in the second half of the match. Lijabatho rather preparing their last and the final substitution. Mpotele is about to come on. That will be the last substitution for Lijabatho. They have Tumelo Khutlang will not score a goal against his former side today, as he is being withdrawn. He was playing very deep, Tumelo Khutlang. I'm not sure that's where the coaches wanted him to play. Let's see what they can do this one. Crosses the ball in, but Jerry clears, and the ball goes out for a corner. So, with Mpotele coming in, Tumelo Khutlang Makgopa makes way. See what I can do with this corner. A first one for the second half for Omorija-based outfit. Sends it long there. Basia tried to fight Basia at the far post, but the Odi are equal to the task, and the ball is far and out. Lijabatho with a throw. Teto Pushudi loses the ball. They're looking for young Tolang. Tolang with a bit of skill there, but equal to the task there. Refilwe. Teto Pushudi has switched side now with Kangwit. There's no one making a run to the far side. See Michael Kangwit with a bit of space there, but goalkeeper pulls a save and goes to the ground. Goalkeeper William Huni. Remember, if you are entertained by this one, this is just the first game of the afternoon, as we are about to give you also the second game between Bantu, Matlama rather, and Mzamane. We're talking about it in the podcast that all of a sudden there is a rivalry between the two sides, Mzamani and Matlama. You don't know where it emanates from. Maybe from the social media trolls. Patrick Nyako with space in front of Nyako sends the ball forward, looking for Matamane. Michael Kangwit fashions a shot, but the shot goes wide. Will be a goal kick for Willem Huni, who will not be in a hurry, with his team leading by 3-0 with just 12 minutes remaining in the second half. Looking to increase their tally even further, Diwodi. Ditsila was looking for Harifele Mukokola. Teto Pushudi. Was looking for a teammate there. Did not find him. Basia on the far side. Pekumara tries to cover space. Has got pace. Sends the ball in! And the ball goes for a side netting there by Matamane. Already preparing very, very young substitutions. It was in March of 2023, last year, when we were concluding the 2022-2023 season. Diori won by 3-0 against Lijabatho. So are we going to see the repeat of the 4th of March? Or we'll see for the first time? See what they can do with this one. Gets inside the 18 box. The goalkeeper goes out and grabs that one, William Hooney. Maybe for the first time, the Lijabatho were having numbers in attack. As you can see, this ball, a number of Lijabatho players with a bit of pace there on the ball. Dele, first touch, right. Put a little bit too much in that first touch, Dele. Tell you what, the OD are putting in youngsters in this game. 3 very young players are going. See what they can do with this one. With only 7 minutes remaining in this game. Things that you would love to see outside of a screen. A father-son moment there on the near side. Coming out is Masuane, as we predicted. Didn't score a goal today, but you can't fault him. The team has won. Mokoteri Mahapi also making way. On the far side, Hadifile Mokokola. Those are the three substitutions for Diori. Tepans Khele, Kamuelo Murani, as well as Sechaba Mohapi. So, it is a like-for-like substitution. Mohapi substituting Mohapi. Those are the three substitutions. Sending the ball in. Sechaba Mohapi. First touch of the game. Gives the ball to Jiri. Taban Class. Morwane. Sechaba gets inside in a box. But well cleared by Lijabatho. Jerry is looking out for Lechela Sechesa. You look at how the Lijabatho are playing. They don't look like a team that is trailing by 3-0. They lack the urgency. You don't see them pushing forward the numbers. They really don't look like a team that is striking by 3 goals. It is 7 now. 7 Majanja. Ace Maseru hasn't been able to respond. We are seeing another. This becomes a season of heavy score lines. With Majanja giving Ace Maseru a serious beating in the first game of the doubleheader. Mpotle Pula, a yellow card there for Tlepule. First, the Diori player to go in the book. Told to bring the ball where the foul was initially committed. See what they can do with this one. Sending a low one. Tries to Basia. Send it in. And Jerry clears. Basia. Still in attack there, Basia. William Huni. The Odis goalkeeper. With just less than 3 minutes to go in this game. We'll see how many minutes will be added on in the conclusion of the second half. Pegomara clears the ball. Taban Class made a mistake. Michael Kangure cuts it out. See what he can do. Mpotele. And a foul there. Handball by Taban Class. Let's see what they can do with this one. Peko Mara over the ball. Sending the ball in. And the ball went out. Will be a goal kick for William Huni, the Zimbabwean. Quite a mixture of the foreign-based players in the Lijabatho side. Go as far as Central African Republic, Ghana, Congo. wide range. Duodi having Kum on the sidelines. Sweetbeth Kum out with injury. Tebelo Leshella. Matamane. Jerry wins the ball. Gives it to Sechaba. Sechaba with a beautiful pass there. See, Sekhesa gets inside the 18 box. Let's see what he can do. The very important block there. Nearly got the goal. Timed his run perfectly. Sekhesa there. Gets behind the defender with a perfect run. This man will be happy with that movement, but maybe a little bit disappointed. 4 minutes have been added on in this game, as we are exactly on the 90th minute of the game. So 4 more minutes. We will make the most of the 4 minutes now. Is it Diodi with a 4th goal? Or Lijabatho will find a consolation, or things will remain the same? Things will never be the same. If he scores this one, Jerry was trying to flick it over. Can still be a dangerous ball inside the 18 box, but a foul has been committed. All systems are getting ready for the second game of the evening here. Pushudi sending a long one in. Done with the first of the 4 minutes added on in the end. With Lijabatho registering their 5th loss of the season so far. And on the other hand, Duodi registering their 8th win of the season. The defending champions are now second on the log, just a point below log leaders, Matama. With just 2 minutes remaining, a minute and a half remaining. You cannot say, let's see what he can do with that ball there. And news coming out of Mahale's hook is that we get another 8-0 as Majancha are giving Ace Maseru a baptism of fire with 8 goals now. This proves to be a season of heavy defeats. If you don't shut the back door, they punish you, and they punish you hard. So players like Sihlemazo won't be coming in. Let's see what is. That is the keeper. Second time is 1-on-1 with the keeper, but his finishing is rather poor. So will be a corner kick for Duodi. Might happen to be the last kick of the match. Let's see. Send the white ball in close. Jerry crosses the ball but goes for a side netting. There in the dying minutes, Jerry wanted to increase Duodi's lead here. He's looking for the last goal of the match. And that was the last kick of the match as a referee Sam Mulelekwa blows for full time here at Bambata Sita in their first match of the evening, first match of the afternoon, with goals coming out of Hadifele Mokokola, Tau Masiu, as well as the young Tolang Makuru has got a goal there, Makuru. So that means the Duodi have won this one by 3 goals to 0. They are getting the most important 3 points, as the 3 points are moving them just 1 point below the log leaders, Matlama. So we'll be having a conversation with the coaches now. Coach Lijabatho's coach, as well as the Odi's coach. So confirmation of the scoreline at full time here at Bambata Sita. There's a game, there's a 3 Diodi and 0 goes the way of Lijabatho. We'll be speaking to the coaches, and after that getting ready for the second game of the day. team lost by 3 goals to nil. Coach, your reflections of the game today?
Yeah, we are not happy with the scoreline. Again, on certain aspects of the game, we are also not happy where we were supposed to have dealt with simple, very, very basic defensive situations, but we failed to deal with those aspects of the game. And all we can only say today is to say well done to the OD Football Club. They deserve the win.
And coach, this is the 5th loss for the team in this season. How do you come back from all this and get on back into the journey of fighting in the league?
We need to instill consistency on these boys. If there's one thing that we're having a problem with, is to maintain consistency and work on mental resilience on these players. But up to so far, we're struggling a lot. I mean, we lost 3 games. We came back, we won 2. Instead of picking up at least to maintain the status, we are losing again. Therefore, it's a yo-yo cycle where we are failing to maintain the winning momentum. And it's a real challenge. It's a serious challenge that we need to deal with.
Coach, thank you very much for speaking to us. Better luck next time.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach Mokwena.
Well done, Coach.
Thanks.
And as his team got the most crucial 3 points in this game, Coach, I'm happy. Your reflections at the end of it all?
Yeah, no, we played well. Except in some other moments, mostly offensive means of tactics. But offensively, re le hantle haholo ha ho ba le di challenges tse ngata nako e re tshwereng bolo they were not so aggressive to us, and re ne re tseba gore re khutlele di basing tsa rona ka nako, then e be re tseba ho defend hantle. So ha re ne re ya pele le teng ho no sena mathata a makalokalanang a le teng, so ha ke bona le game ena le ntho tse ngata haholo. And
the introduction of the youngsters, and they are really enjoying the game and having impact. How is that also helping in their growth and also, the depth of your squad?
That's the future and the investment of Duodi. That is why ba theole maikutlo ke ba etsetsa team ya ka moso. Ibile ke ntse ke balance le di results hona jwale, so ke bone ka ba utlwile ka nnete go re fela re fe these youngsters chance re tla ba etsa team ya ka moso e tla re ha o le tjena o fumana hore e tshwanetse gore e change mohlomong ka morale motse 8-10 e sa le Duodi e ema mono, so bana ba ntseng ba le teng ba seng ba hodile bona ba tlo go thusa gore re etse di results. So ba re thusana ka balance eno ke gola ka nako ngwe dintho tse ding di hloka fela hore che le bona le batho ba be well setting hore na team ya bona e ntse etsang ntla o mona ntate e hle stop sena se tla hantle haholo se senyanyang.
Thank you very much, Coach, for your time.
Thank you so much, Nathan.
Thank you. That is Coach Moteo Mohapi of the OD Football Club as we conclude the match here today. We'll be up for the second match.